Do you know how many messages I get a week or DMs we get a week? Hey, you should partner with me. You should promote my new thing. Hey, if you just sent one email to your list of 3 million people, we'd make millions together. Like, I swipe right and delete every single one of them, right? Because they're trying to start a relationship before we even know each other, before we've done anything. And I have to tell you, some of the most important relationships in my life, write this word down, it's reciprocity. Do something in advance for somebody and expect nothing in return.
What's up, everybody? You're listening to the Hustle and Flowchart podcast with your boys, Matt Wolf and Joe Fear.
What's your approach with networking, and how do you view that first, and then we'll kind of expand from there, because that's the glue of everything we do. The podcast is kind of one of our ways we do that. I'm curious how that plays into your role as a human, but also
so networking with building relationships with other people in your space that you could have joint ventures or affiliates or
that's right. Opportunities and yeah.
Well, I'll tell you the way most people screw it up, right? I'm an introvert, so the world is kind of shut down right now, and to me that's fine because I usually stay home anyway. I don't like being around crowds. If I go to events, I hide. It's just people don't realize that they see you on camera or see you on stage and think, oh, this guy's such an extrovert. Like, I've never had a business card in my life. Like, I don't hand out business cards. I don't say, you should call me, we should network. Here's what I'll tell you how to do it wrong. Try to get someone to partner with you, JV with you, do an affiliate with you before you get to know them, before you understand them, or before you did something with them, and you're everybody else. Do you know how many messages I get a week or DMs we get a week? Hey, you should partner with me. You should promote my new thing. Hey, if you just sent one email to your list of 3 million people, we'd make millions together. Like, I swipe right and delete every single one of them, right? Because they're trying to start a relationship before we even know each other, before we've done anything. And I have to tell you, some of the most important relationships in my life, write this word down, it's reciprocity. Do something in advance for somebody and expect nothing in return. I don't know if that's the exact definition of reciprocity, but that's mine. Like, so many people will do something for someone and wait for it to come back. Like, just do things for the people that you'd love to build a relationship with selflessly, and God, karma, the universe, whatever you believe in, rewards you. And I know that's a hard thing to really understand, but you must. When I built my relationship with Tony Robbins, I reached out and did something for him and his company in advance. I was literally thanking him from the audios I listened to a decade earlier, right? I didn't expect to do business with him. I didn't want anything. I just wanted to say thank you. And here's an olive branch. And I did things for his company that I thought they were missing. And all of a sudden later on we met, and we were supposed to meet for a half hour. We met for a whole day. We became dear friends. And now for a decade, we talk every single day. I mean, right now we talk every single day of our lives, right? But it didn't start with, hey, Tone, I got this real estate program that could make you millions. You should email for me. Like, that's how most people start it. A lot of people will start. I mean, I just got a letter 2 weeks ago, maybe a little bit longer than that. It's my wife, a client of my wife's husband. And he kept asking for my address. And I said, give him our address. I know he wants to send something. He sent me his book and a letter on how stupid I would be if I didn't promote this great book.
Oh boy, that's a good approach.
And then a week later, he literally had his wife call my wife and say, hey, did Dean get that gift? Why isn't he calling? There's lots of money to be made. I'm like, are you effing kidding me? Like, just write a letter and say, hey, Dean, think what you're doing is awesome. Here's what I do. If there's anything I can do to help you ever, let me know. That's a completely different relationship. That's reciprocity. That's doing something for someone. So just know, when it comes to networking, if you really want to build a relationship, if it's not just you meet 2 minutes, we should do something, you're doing research, and you know that if you two aligned, you could make money together, you could make impact together, you could help each other. Do the research. Find out what they like, right? If they're having a baby, send them a gift. I sent Michael Jordan, my era, Michael Jordan, I watched all the games, right? Sure. He was the dude, right?
He's my hero growing up too, yep.
Yeah, so I wanted to meet Air Jordan, and I knew he had one part of his charity. Back a decade ago, I sent him a laptop, and I cleared off all the icons, and I put one thing, click here, but I sent him like the best laptop at the time. He clicked on it. It was like a 3-minute video on how I thought I could help him, and I'd love to help him with his charity, and if there's anything I could do, let me know. 90 days later, I'm in Salt Lake City at his house having dinner, drinking a bottle of Pinot Noir, and he's telling me about Game 6 with the Utah Jazz. Like, my freaking dream come true. But I didn't go, hey, Michael, if you promote it, like, I did it in a way, and here's the thing, I wasn't doing it as a game. The guy gave me so much entertainment, just like you're saying he did for you. Watching that guy, he revitalized basketball. He made it so cool. He let you see the underdog who got cut in high school and didn't make the team could go on to be the best player in the world. I love the underdog story. It's why I wrote the book Underdog Advantage, right? Like, he gave me so much. I wasn't looking for something. I was saying thank you. And then all of a sudden I was there, right? And this was a decade ago. It wasn't like, I mean, I was still doing fairly well and out there, but he had never seen me before. He had never seen my stuff. So just remember the word reciprocity. It'll change the way you approach people.
I think this is probably going to be on the similar vein with the response, but I'm curious, how do you decide which projects that you pursue? So you've been involved in like over 13 businesses. You get these emails every day from people. How do you decide which ones are actually worth your time?
Yeah, I right off the bat, I'd say no to most things. And there's this fine balance of things that align with your heart and soul, because we all push things harder, faster, stronger. And I wasn't always there because I was broke. I'd flip houses. I'd flip cars. I'd do anything in my power to keep moving forward, right? But at this phase of my life, and I wish I started it even sooner, I really run through, does it match my values? Does it match my ethics? When this thing's a huge winner, am I going to feel good about it? And am I going to lose, if I lose sleep over how to try to make this work, will it be worth it? Right? We've all had relationships and partnerships where you're losing sleep and you're like, this shit ain't worth it. That's right? Because we didn't spend that time. So I would think, does it match your values to your core? If it got successful, would you be proud of it? And if you lost sleep over this, would it be worth it? And then make sure it can actually make you the money that you need to make it lucrative. And when those two match, that's when you get a yes, right? And then also sometimes, you know, there was times when I would die to have a $5,000 a week opportunity. Like, oh my God, this thing could generate $5,000 a week, and I'd work my tail off on it. But now our companies have grown. I'd go broke if I looked at $5,000 a week opportunities, right? I need $100,000, $200,000, $1 million a week opportunities, right? And that's not like bragging. That's just part of the evolution. Sure. But I remember a time where I obsessed. If that was a $5,000 a week opportunity, holy crap, and I'd do everything in my power. But then after I said yes, it could make me $5,000 a week. But does it match my values? If I lose sleep over it, am I going to be happy, right? And would I love this? So that's my little filter.